Awesome. So kind of an interesting matchup here. Looks like these are both X1s.
Yeah, they're both 3-1. So playing for their tournament life here, which I feel like always makes for some pretty great games.
Can you not make it at X2? 41.
You're not guaranteed in at X2, I think. There's no cross in Star Wars, so
I just ran the math.
Right.
It looks like about a third to half of the X2s are gonna make it. It looks like. Okay. All right. Oh, I need to turn my camera back on. There we go.
I think most of the X2s will get in.
The Top Cut calculator says there's going to be 9.6 and 3.5 of them are going to make it.
Okay.
All right. Crafty Smuggler coming down from the Boba player. And Restored Art coming in. No Han ability on the first round.
Yeah, how many did you say you thought would make it?
3.5.
That sounds about right. Yeah, 3 out of like 10. So most X2s won't make it.
Yeah. All right, Super Laser
tech for Boba Green.
But
this
no
is just
ground
the classic.
Yeah,
that's always rough, right? That's how classically, that's how you always played against us, right? You just dropped your space guys so that they couldn't trade their Super Laser.
All right, he is going to break with that strategy and play this cannon. Crafty hits into it, lose the shield, which means that Austin can claim and reestablish the locking out of Super Laser by just clearing the Crafty with the cannon. But he's going to attack with the Restored Arc instead, and Connor gets the claim, which means we'll have the Super Laser. Let me move my camera so it's not blocking the name. There we go.
Remember, this is the boogeyman of the format.
Yeah.
How many new cards are in this Boba Green deck? Salacious Crumb.
Yeah.
Cuisine.
I imagine Maul's in there.
Yes, there are 3 Maul and 3 Maul, 3 Vader.
That's right. We just have the list. I can just check.
Yeah, this Vader deck goes real big. Or this Boba deck. A2SO coming for Han.
Where'd he go? Connor. There we go. Oh, Connor's list 404 is for me on the spreadsheet.
Oh, I wonder if I really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me fix that. It worked for me.
Did you publish create the deck?
I might have, but I saved it as unlisted.
Weird. Oh, it's because it says edit. That's why. In the URL, I just need to change it
Oh,
to
okay.
not be edit.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Wonder if I did that a bunch of other places too.
That's weird. Now it just... So I did that, but now it says there's no cards in the deck. That's so weird. Okay, well...
Did I not save it? Okay. Try it now. I don't know, maybe it works out. Any of the other ones have...
All right, there we go. I got it. It works.
Okay. I think I fixed it.
Yeah. Doesn't have the sideboard, but...
He
it's
does
got
not
the
have a
main.
sideboard.
Oh, okay.
So it appears he does have a sideboard. He might just not have wrote it out, and I don't know what to do. I guess we could
Well, it's
let
up to the judges.
staff know, and
Yeah.
We could write down what he's got there. You know, I doubt he probably just an oversight.
Yeah. All right. So while we were figuring that out, he flipped into this massive Boba that now has the armor and the handheld blaster on it. Hotshot blaster, whatever it's called. And Han flips for Austin. We'll see what he can do with that. $18 damage on Austin's base. That's big. And goes into the smuggler.
And now where you want to be is this Han deck behind on damage.
Yep.
Against the big Boba Green deck.
Yeah.
Because once the Vaders and All-Stars got showing up to the party.
Who fell the dragon? No, neither of those are legal targets.
Awesome.
All right. New round. Is that... I think that's a Vader in hand. Maybe it's a Maul for Connor.
Something big and green.
Either of those would be impactful here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, he's gonna get in for his damage. It doesn't make a lot of sense to trade the A-wing for a shield.
Yeah. He's got 18 damage on base, and he's facing down 4. He's facing down 11 right now, so he's just shy of lethal. Ooh, another hotshot comes down. That's gonna be 10 damage from the Boba.
Jeez.
And that means that the attack from the 7th fleet is lethal.
No, that's only 5 damage he added.
Yeah, he just flipped the 5 to attack.
Yeah, he had to add 10.
Yeah. So 28. Does he have make
back to the wall here?
He's got to deal with the 7th fleet now and the Boba later, and he just cannot do it. Connor taking game 1. Big Boba.
Yeah, that was a pretty dominating game from the Boba deck. What do you think went wrong for Han there? To have him fall so far behind.
I think it was just not being able to deal with Boba when he flipped. He just didn't have the answers. And he just ended up taking so much damage that, and even if he drew the answers later, it was too late.
Yeah.
All right. And we're ready for game 2 here.
All right, Han on the play. Han 2. Han -1. So he should be. Han 0.
Yeah.
Be numbered chronologically.
Yeah.
Solo Han Solo.
Yep. All right. Cartel Spacer looks like is the open for Connor, which is going to be matched pretty well by this A-Wing. Now we'll see if Austin tries to push the advantage and go for base here, or if he just takes out this Spacer.
I can't help thinking the Han deck's dagger deck here, right? Or is it?
It's I don't know. I'm not actually sure.
I guess it's a free kill.
Yeah, but I mean, we saw what happened. Last game he totally got aggroed out. So I think there's a good argument that the Han deck is the control.
Hard to call the other deck the aggro one has 6 copies of the best 7-drop, 2 7-drops in the game.
I don't think it's running anything beyond those, right? Yeah, no 8s or 9s or anything.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
All right, Boba lines up pretty well into this Kanan, actually. And he's just gonna go for the trade. Boom.
No, the Boba sticks around, right?
Yep.
Only has 4 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a trade, but takes out the cannon. And we sort of had each of these first 2 turns has sort of been a mirror of the last one. Spacer to A-Wing, then Kanan, then to Boba. Both leave one person with a unit left with 1 health.
Yeah, he's just getting like really great trades, I feel like, on all of everything we've seen come out of the Han deck.
Yeah.
Like the 7th fleet is awesome. Boba was very good against cannon.
Yeah. Ooh, covert strength. That's a spicy include. That's going to mean that this A-Wing survives the attack from the 7th fleet.
Uh-huh. This game's really made for a single +1/+1 to make a lot of difference on boards sometimes.
Yeah. So this is the flip turn for both Boba and Han. Ooh, waylay there.
Yeah. Starting with a waylay on that troublesome green A-Wing.
And Han going to bring out Obi-Wan. Yep. That'll block some of this Boba chicanery.
Could stop a pair of Boba Fett's.
So I think you've got to, at some point, take out the smaller one here. With either Cassian or the Han that's going to flip. You don't necessarily... Ooh, it goes Cassian into the Boba, so that the Boba has to trade to take out Obi-Wan. Oh, but armor's going to prevent that.
Boba Fett's armor.
Rearing its
Changes
head
the math.
A second time this match. He's running 3 of it in the main.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he decided to attack with Boba there. If he's going to clear the Obi-Wan anyway, like, wouldn't you rather just do it? Oh, yes, I guess maybe he's trying to bait out the Han attack so that he doesn't take the extra damage to base from the experience that Obi would give him. But I don't know, that feels strange.
Did he heal damage when
he did,
his base got hit? Strange.
So, okay, wait, what should he be?
1 sec.
He was at 3, so he should be at 6. So one of those ones should be at 5. I think he just made a mistake.
Okay, I'll go fix it.
Great, thank you.
Okay,
All right.
it's all better.
All better. 6 resources. This could be Luke Skywalker from Han. It could be could be Fire Spray from Boba. Ooh, the Luke player is actually on Mace Windu as well. That's interesting.
Ooh. Obi-Wan Mace Windu. That sounds sweet.
Yeah. So Boba has 4 health left. Blocks 2 from armor. Mace is just 1 shy of being able to take out this Boba here, if that is indeed the card. 1 resource for, is it Covert Strength? Oh, Heroic Sacrifice. That does clear the Boba through the armor. He does have to give up his Han to do it, but he gets
Just
another
enough.
card back.
Not the best day for the Kira Green decks. I feel like a couple good locals. I know Loopy got knocked down to 2-2 last round.
Oof. There was one that was 4-0, I believe. Nick Stanton.
Yeah, there's Nick's at 4-0. He never loses. But the rest are all 2-2. I think. Nick Obi and Jeremy Vanderloop, 2 of the better players around, at 2-2 with it.
Yoda? All right, Yoda. These double 7th Fleet Defenders are just going to be really annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, what is... I mean...
Are there good answers for the Han deck to even...
He has Luke.
That?
Luke is a good answer for Conquered Dawn Interceptors is an okay answer.
Doesn't have any make-it openings.
He has make-it openings on the sideboard. Maybe brought those in. He has a Vigilance.
That would make sense.
He has one copy of Vigilance on the sideboard. He's got takedowns. Chewbacca theoretically deals with it also. And so we're going to 7 resources, I think. For Han. Did Boba ramp at all? Because it looks like Boba's at 8.
I only see 7. I think that last card's in his hand.
Maybe it is. And yeah, it looks like 7 for Han. So there's Chewie, and that is going to be one of the things that answers this the 7th fleet. And he works especially well with Han because he comes in with Grit being a 6-8 instead of a 4-10.
Like they drew it up.
And this game is looking a lot better for Austin than the last one did. He has a big thing. He does have that other 7th fleet to deal with, but they're even on damage. And despite the 3 Vaders, 3 Mauls, I think Austin's endgame is bigger. So let's see what happens. Boba coming in. And it looks like Chewie's just going to clear that Boba. So now Chewie rising to 9 attack. It looks like just Salacious Crumb and McClunky in hand for Connor.
Wow, none of the big boom booms he's loaded his deck with are here.
Well, let's see if he goes for McClunky here. It feels like it doesn't seem like it would be that great because you're basically just giving Chewie 3 extra attack points. And something's coming for Austin. It looks like 7. Is that a Luke? Maybe a Mace? It's Mace! Here he comes. And that's basically gonna end the turn for Connor. I mean, he can go 3 to base with the 7th fleet, but that's it.
That's gonna be rough. Yeah. I don't know if Vader's gonna do it here.
Yeah. Vader would clear Chewie, but he'd die in the process. C2 draws Fire Spray and another 7th fleet. Let's see. So Austin has 14 damage on board, 9 from Chewie, 5 from Mace. That's 3 shy of lethal. If he can somehow get 3 more damage onto this Chewie.
If he can just do 3, just hit it for 3 somehow. Force throw it.
Yeah. You can't wait.
Is that one of the combos of this deck? I don't know if you can force throw your own guy.
Yeah, deal damage to a unit, so you can definitely force throw your own guy.
Oh, that's a combo.
We could also have Cassian maybe, which would be lethal. Does he run Cassians? He does run Cassians.
That'd be a sweet sequence. They pass initiative and you have a fresh Chewie and you force throw a crate dragon onto it and club him for 13.
Yeah. Conquer Dawn Interceptor is just gonna block some of this damage from Fire Spray. Open Fire clears it.
If I were to kill them, what are you doing?
I think he's tapped himself out of have Cassian mana, so he must not have it.
No, I mean if he just open fires his own Chewbacca.
Okay, I think they were able to resolve that. I consolidate that to 5. So now, Austin can actually just claim and win. Is the 7th fleet an Underworld card?
It seems like
7th fleet is not an Underworld card. So that McClunky was not a legal play there, but I don't think it matters.
Oh. I mean, I can go take care of it.
If you think it's worth it, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah.
We're gonna feel bad if it does, though.
Yep, it does not.
All right. So
And game 3.
nothing but game 3s now.
Yeah.
Here on out. Are you even finding there's more sweeps in the game, or do you think it's still like pretty?
I don't know. I think there's a good mix.
The matchups are all pretty. Are the matchups pretty deep still?
I think there's a lot of matchups that really can go either way. Yeah. So I think I'm seeing a lot of game 3s. Yeah. Let's see. I'm getting in some reports about other tournaments around the world. We had just the top 8 from the Atlanta 1K, which I don't think they've played out yet. We have Luke Green with the 30 health base from set 1. A Han Blue, another Han Blue, Kira with ECL, Kira with the 30 health green base, Boba yellow, Sabine green, and Vader with the 30 health green base. Interesting. And then the top 8 from a big tournament in Poland, 60-player tournament. We had Sabine green, Han blue, 2 Han greens with the Han from the Shadows of the Galaxy, and 2 Kira
like
greens.
Red, green, Han. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty new, right? Or is it?
It's something the Polish players have been playing for a while. So it's, I mean, and this is a tournament from Poland, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not really seen much play over here in the States though. And then we had 2 Kira greens, a Han yellow, the old Han, Spark Rebellion Han, and a Han2 Blue. All right, and we're starting this game, and this is the same open from last game. Spacer into A-Wing. Connor has initiative, though, this time, so maybe it's a little bit different. And super laser. All right.
Laser attack.
And again, the A-Wing goes into the spacer.
I'm most surprised it isn't attack with the spacer first.
Yeah. Getting the super laser out earlier doesn't help you, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Kanan coming down. Is that? I think that's a sneak attack in Boba's hand.
I don't know if I love playing the cannon into the super laser.
I mean, the cannon survives the attack, so I think you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, unless I have anything, right?
Yeah. It also theoretically turns on force throw, which could be big.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Like that could be an answer to the Boba when it flips, or just be a value play in general.
I haven't got as many games in as I would like since Shadows has come out, so I'm not super familiar with this with the Blue Han deck.
Yeah, it's been something that people have been developing the theory for a while, and it's now really starting to take people by storm.
Yeah, you just definitely see it all over.
Okay, so it looks like he doesn't have the force throw. At least he's not using it immediately. And there's the armor again. On bringing K2. And he brings it in with the Han ability, which means he keeps one resource available. That to me implies there's a force throw.
Yeah, very likely.
Not sure why he didn't just fire it earlier, though. But I think that's the third game in a row that Boba's drawn this armor.
Well, he does play. He does play the whole set.
Yep. Oh, covert strength. That's another one drop thing that he could play now. Decides to do it on the Kanan. Is that Kanan now 5 attack? With 4 health left.
Seventh Fleet Defender.
Ooh, sorry. Going into a new round. Well, we'll see if Austin has a way to deal with this Boba's armor. If not, Boba could start taking over the game like we saw in game 1. And it looks like he doesn't have anything like immediately. So he's just going to attack base with the cannon, it looks like. For 5, and is going to heal 2 from the milling the Salacious Crumb. And Austin does have like a pretty substantial damage lead at this point. So it makes sense that he's trying to push the base.
Can't do anything about this Boba or about any of the units, I guess.
Yeah.
It's literally everything.
Waylay coming in, going to bounce back the cannon. Gets rid of that experience token.
This does nothing. I don't need 3 of them. And then the 4th one was a fake sentence.
And Poe, all right. That's a way to deal with the armor if Boba doesn't just kill him. And Boba is just gonna kill him. He should be taking 4 because the
yeah. I was just gonna ask. Like,
yep.
Wait a minute. Does it only?
So again, getting 4 on there means he's got 3. He's got 5 left.
The crumb.
See what Han does. Han is going to just go to base, yeah.
This is our first time here personally. Last time I was here, I believe it was.
Let's see. Actually, so a Luke with a kill here would kill Boba. If one of his things died, because it would give -6/-6. 7 resources. It looks like that's Maul hitting the board.
All.
I think it's the first time in this entire match where we've seen one of the 7-drop green guys come out for.
I feel like we haven't seen a
counter.
Vader or Maul played all day. I'll say.
I think Loopy played one in the first round.
Okay, I
Yeah.
did miss that round.
And it looks like the K2 goes for the discard, hitting that McClunky. And Maul puts the damage on the Salacious Crumb. Does Austin have the Luke? That would be a great follow-up play.
Looks like something big like a Luke.
He's tapping 6. He
It
does.
is a
He has
Luke.
it.
Wow.
And that clears the Boba.
Big moment. He really needed a.
All right, the Luke should take 2 damage here, though. From the Han action. They got it. All right. And 21 on Connor's base. Austin's strategy of pushing damage has paid off here.
Yeah, it's looking very good for the Hondo.
Vader would be really nice to stabilize for Connor because it does clear the Luke and survive with 1 health remaining. Maul also does trade into the Luke, but it would die in the process. And it looks like he top decked the Vader. Nice one.
Here we go.
Jetpack. That's spicy. And he can bring out another 7th fleet as well, or he can grab Bayesian. Either of those options is pretty good. And it's Bayesian. All right.
He's gonna base him. Don't base me.
And Rivals fall.
Card.
And Austin's got to remember to draw a card here. Yeah. He had that happen
I'll go.
before. All right. They got it. Nope. Did Brian already leave? Looks like he did. All right. Well, Mace is an interesting card here. And it looks like that is what the play is going to be. No, maybe not. And yep, it is. That'll clear Vader. And let's see, what's Maul gonna do? Maul could clear either of these units, or he could just go to base. 7 to base is a big thing, but just, I mean, clearing this Mace is pretty solid. He could take it for himself, or he decides to take it for himself instead of putting the damage on the Bayesian. Interesting. So now this means Han can trade into the Maul if he wants, or he can just go to base. And he decides to go to base. 24 damage there. Now 23 with the Salacious Crumb. We're in range of Crate Dragon next turn. He's 18, but Austin's also taken 18 damage, which means, and technically this is 12 on board. So Connor has lethal this round if nothing dies. Plus a fire spray in hand. So even if well, I guess if Maul dies, then he doesn't have lethal, but and 8 resources for Chewbacca. Going to clear this Maul. That taps him out of resources for the turn, though. I think it might almost be worth it to just Han there. Even if you're not like getting any resource advantage, just to put more damage on the Chewie. Because yeah, if he had done that, so now he swings in with Han here. That brings oh, it's 26. Never mind. Okay, so it doesn't matter that much. But if 2 less damage had been on Connor's base, that 2 damage on the Chewie would actually matter a lot. So Austin, oh, now it is going to actually matter because of the Salacious Crumb. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so he's not going to use the Salacious Crumb. Anyway, so we're going into a new round. Austin just attacks with Chewie and wins, right? I'm not missing anything. Okay, well, Connor had a chance there to Salacious Crumb and save himself. Bounce it back, then play it again to heal 1. I guess he chose not to do that. But I guess that misplay is also balanced out by Austin's misplay of not putting the damage on the Chewie with the Han. So, all right. Well, good games. Looks like Austin gets it.